Hey everybody! Welcome to our vlog. It's C. Jane and Choop, and this is the best vlogging week ever.
Hey, hi y'all.
We have some drama for you. Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
That's
Did
okay.
I kick you?
Just a toenail.
Well, I wrote a post a couple weeks ago about, doing the children's parade here in Provo. And I wrote about how in the morning our son woke up and I went to get him out of his room. And somebody wrote in about that very specific phrase. I believe her name is Jenny.
I got up to let the boy out of his room. He dashed out like a bull at the rodeo, was the quote from the post. And Jenny says, "This one really surprised me!" Exclamation point. It really did surprise her. Is locking the bedroom door of a preschooler one of those unique Mormon customs, kind of like banning coffee, converting dead people, Mrs., as in MRS, period, God, getting obsessed over the overpriced merchandise at Anthropology, and the fetishization of marriage? See, that fetish-ization.
Oh, polygamy.
Is that what she means? If I were a nun, which isn't our son's name, kind of close. If I were a nun, I'd get rid of the pull-ups and then you'd have to leave his door unlocked so he could take potty breaks. Please note, I am all for sleep training babies, setting limits, but let the boy out of his room really took me aback. Would love to hear your take on it. Best, Jenny.
Okay, yeah, so I thought if she would love to hear my take on it, then I would like to explain that we are grooming our son for a life of thievery. And we have actually put locks on his door to test him to see how well he can pick through them. And if he can't pick through them, then we pretty much let him know he's not worthy of having breakfast.
Yeah.
So he's doing really well, right? Maybe you should update everybody on how well he's doing.
We started off easy, you know, with like the snap-on doorknob covers. Like we got them at IKEA for what, like $4?
Yeah, it was really
Fuktanabi or
like
something, whatever it's called.
Cheap. We stole them actually.
Yeah, which
we didn't want
is
to
a
pay.
continuation and uniquely a Mormon custom.
Yes,
in
right.
its own right.
Yes.
So yeah, boy, he had no problem with that. Just stuck his fingers in the little holes and he was able to get
Smart.
out. Got breakfast that day, I'll tell you.
Yes.
So then we moved
Fresh
up.
berries with cream.
Right now we're actually on a double chain padlock, and he hasn't had breakfast for a week.
Yes,
or so.
You're right, and he's only dropped 5 pounds.
Yeah.
But
complains a
well, they say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I disagree. It's lunch.
Yeah.
Definitely, and he always gets lunch.
Yeah.
He has to be able to steal it from McDonald's, but he gets lunch and a lightsaber. So that's it. We lock our child in his room for his own good. Yeah. And for his future career. It's kind of like he's in training, right? It's what do you call that?
He is. I mean, that's
he's
what
like
it is.
An apprentice.
Yeah.
And it's funny because on my Facebook page, on my C. Jane Kendrick Facebook page, you're welcome to join us. We have so much fun there.
Boy, woo!
Somebody asked how we're able to, how I'm able to stay at home and be a writer, and the answer is thievery. That's it. We have trained our son to be kind of like a little monkey, and we are able to financially survive because we don't pay for a lot of the things that we have. It's really quite fun, and yes, it goes along with the fetishization of marriage. And what else?
Kleptomania, marriage. They really just
right. So be a Mormon. I mean, if this is...
It's rad.
We're calling you to the fold. Be a Mormon.
Winona?
It's cheap.
Come on over. The water's
I don't know what that means, but...
Well, it's kind of a double inviting her in and baptism at the same time.
Oh, but who's Winona?
Winona Ryder.
Oh my gosh. Honey, she put that behind her. Oh, well. What I was going to say is...
Hello.
Why don't you and I go work on our fetishization of marriage?
Oh my gosh.
Mormon style.
Inappropriate.
Okay, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week or in a month or whenever we get back to vlogging again.
Or out of jail.